dito po sa California kung nasaan po ako. At syempre po dyan sa Pilipinas ay 1 o'clock ng hapon na po. Kaya po habang kayo po ay namamahinga, marahil katatapos nyo naman ang halian o marahil kayo ay nanananghalian pa lang, hayaan niyo po munang samahan kami dito sa Kumares Walang Iwanan. Share nyo na po ang ating programa sa inyong mga kamag-anak, kaibigan, kapamilya, kapuso, kabarkada at sa inyong mga grupo sa Facebook. Kaya mga kaibigan, ayan, welcome po sa Kumares Walang Iwanan. At syempre, mga kumares kumpares, hindi po kumpleto ang ating programa kung hindi natin kasama ang ating naggagandahang mga kumares. Kaya heto na po, babati na po sila sa atin si Kumaring Emlyn Olfindo Santos. Ate Em, bati na!
Kumusta mga Filipinos, Filipinas, all over the world, beloved countrymen? Kung saan-saan man kayo nandyan, Kumares Walang Iwanan na naman. And we have a very interesting and very surprising guest. Yan. Nako, marami tayong malalaman sa kanyang ginagawa ngayon. But anyway, stick around because we're going to have such a good show. I'll give you to Kumaring Attorney Eileen Dizon. Pasok na, Attorney.
Yes, salamat Kumaring Emlyn, Kumaring Sarah, mabuhay from Houston, Texas. Ito na naman po kami at makikipagkwentuhan sa inyo. Very excited na po kami na makilala ang ating guest today kasi marami tayong matututunan sa kanila. Sa kanya pala. So, stay tuned. Huwag niyo kaming iwanan at tuloy-tuloy lang ang kwentuhan natin sa Kumares Walang Iwanan. Kumaring Sarah.
Yes, correct, Attorney. Kumaring Attorney Eileen. At syempre po mga kaibigan, mga kumaris kumpares, shoutout muna natin yung ating mga maagang mga viewers sa Facebook. Kung hindi nyo pa po nalalike ang ating Facebook page ng PHLV Radio, pakilike, paki-follow. Pwede nyo rin pong mag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel ng PHLV Radio at o di kaya i-download ang ating PHLV Radio app. Nang sa ganun kahit kayo po ay busy, may ginagawa, marahil nagluluto, naglilinis, abay tuloy-tuloy mo pa rin kami mapapakinggan dito lamang sa PHLV Radio. And shout out to Pastor Lenny Quasito Busyang. Sabi niya, watching from Paranaque, Philippines. Blessed day, mga kumares. Thank you, Pastor Lenny. And of course, si Kabayan Louie Roa. Sabi niya, hello mga kumares. Abangan niyo po ang aming programa ni Kabayan Louie Roa sa Wednesday po o Thursday dyan sa Pilipinas, yung Kumusta Kabayan, as public service naman natin para sa ating mga kababayang OFW. Kaya po, samahan po kami sa Wednesday o Thursday dyan po sa Pilipinas. At si Ate Ami Diaz, ayan, ng LA, thank you for watching. At ang aking kapatid, si Samyon, yung feeling Koreano pero hindi naman. Ayan, sabi niya, hello Ate Blooming. Sana all. Ayan, oo nga sana. Ayan, thank you kay Sister Daisy Reyes Tobias sa aking beauty product. Ayan, yun. Ikaw ba ate, Kumaring Ate Emily, na ginagamit mo? Ako ginagamit ko, hindi na ako nagme-makeup.
Oh, yes. Mild
diba?
and white.
Correct, oo.
Ang tagal nung akin na kumain Sarah, hindi pa nakakarating sa Houston.
Kaya nga, sabi na sa New Year pa daw mukhang nawili sa New York.
Hayaan mo na mamasyal muna siya.
Oo. Ayan. At syempre po mga kumaris kumpares, very interesting ang nangyayari ngayon sa Pilipinas, yung kamakailan lamang, yung mga interview ng ating mga aspirant presidential candidates at yung mga nangyayari, yung mga sabi nga nung kakilala ko kanina, sabi niya nangangampanya pero nagpapakilala na ang ating mga yung mga ating mga kandidato, kaya busy sila dyan sa Pilipinas. Pero mga kaibigan, mga kumares kumpares, ito naman ang ginagawa niyo, sumunod pa rin po tayo sa protocol for our protection. Hindi lang natin iniingatan ang ating sarili, kung hindi at pati na rin ang ating mga mahal sa buhay, kaya ingat po tayo. At katulad ng sabi ni Kumaring Emily, meron tayong special guest ngayon. Ayan, mayroon po siyang ibabahagi sa atin. Siya po ay barangay captain sa Makati. Alam ko sa Dasma Doon siya, doon, At siya po ay from Ateneo de Manila. Ayan, ito po itong mga kumare natin, si Kumare Attorney Eileen from UP, si Kumaring Emlyn from UP, at ngayon ang guest are from Ateneo de Manila. Di ba? Exciting. At siya,
Kapit-bahay.
kapitbahay. Ayan.
Oo.
At syempre po mga kaibigan, ang ating guest ngayon ay isa din po siyang producer, I believe director na isang pong pelikula, no? At ito pong pelikula na to, alam ko po tayo po ay magi-enjoy. Lalo na po tayo mga Filipino, mahilig tayo sa yung nakakatawang pelikula, yung mga comedies, di ba? So heto na po, ibabahagi niya sa atin ano-ano o patungkol ba itong pelikulang ito. Kaya po siya po ay naimbitahan natin siya dito sa ating programa. I-welcome po natin si Kapitana Rossana Hwang. Hello, Kapitana. Welcome to Kumares Walang Iwanan.
Hi. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. Kasama kayong lahat. Good afternoon mga viewers sa Filipinas and good morning siguro sa US or madaling araw.
Dito.
Good evening.
Gabi.
Good evening.
Ayan,
Oo.
gabi na.
Evening.
Almost
Good evening.
midnight na
Sorry.
sa amin.
Oo, yan, oo. Yes.
Ayan, Kapitana, thank you. At kayo po ay naimbitahan namin dito. Buti na lang po kayo po ay available. But of course, Kapitana, gusto naming malaman yung tungkol sa pelikula na pinroduce nyo. At kayo din po ba ang nag-direct nito?
Hindi naman ako director. Actually,
okay.
this is my first movie. First of all, I would like to express, the honor is mine to be invited dito sa radio talk show host mo, Sarah, and Emeline and Eileen.
Yes.
I'm really honored. And hindi ko ito dinirect because I know nothing about filmmaking. This is my first movie. I am just a storyteller. And a lot of story to tell sa to tell to people. So this is my first story. It is a comedy ng women's friendship, no? Yung nasa club sila together, they form a club, and actually the club is fictitious. Although it may sound like a real club like Zonta, but it's not Zonta. It's Tonta, the Women of Tonta Club. And yeah, it's a fictitious club. And here, the story is about their dynamics, yung women's dynamics in the club, yung nagagawa sila ng mga projects after projects para maka-fundraising sila, para makatulong sila gumawa ng mga projects, ganon, tulong sa mga tao. Like for example, marginalized women, orphanage, and minsan typhoon victims, calamities, ganon. So these are the projects. So projects after projects, iba-iba ang isip nila, iba-iba yung directions ng utak nila, ganon. And then also yung friendship nila, minsan alam mo, babae to babae, paerehan, ganon. So in the end, but they're friends, ganon, di ba? And some are very kuripot, some naman very galante, some naman gusto mag-network sa club para makabenta, So things like that. Are the parang little things about the story of women.
Ayan. At timing ito, Kapitana, dahil lalo na sa panahon natin ngayon nasa pandemic, mostly mga tao nasa loob ng bahay. At yun nga, dahil nga sa pandemic, maraming nawawala ng pag-asa. May mga nalulungkot. So, sakto po itong pelikula nyo dahil itong pelikulang ito, mga kumares-kumpares, ay comedy nga po, ano? So, ayan, sakto para it's time for us naman na tumawa o, di ba? Kahit papaano malibang-libang naman tayo. Kaya, ayan, mamaya po alamin natin paano natin mapapanood itong pelikulang ito. Kumaring Ate Emlyn, may katanungan kay Kapitana? Or Attorney Eileen, meron kang gustong itanong kay Kapitana? Nag-freeze ba kayo? O ako ang nag-freeze?
Na-freeze si Emeline. Si Emeline yata na-freeze.
Okay. Attorney Eileen. So, Kapitana, meron ka, sino po ba ang nag-direct
yes, Sarah.
ito? Okay, go.
Gusto ko lang sanang, I think nag-freeze yung akin eh. Oo. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Salamat. Yeah, okay. Curious lang ako, kasi syempre parang bagong movie ito. Kailan niyo sinimulan yung pag-shoot ng movie na ito? Kasi 'di ba, we are on pandemic for almost pangatlong taon na
Lockdown.
ngayon na. Oo,
Mm.
pangatlong taon na ngayon.
Mm.
So I believe na kasi marami ako na rin mga challenges sa paggawa ng movie. So kailan nagsimula yung pag-shoot niyo? Tsaka ano yung mga challenges na naging parang threat sa pagbuo ninyo ng movie na ito? Since we are in a difficult time,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really very difficult. Dapat follow kami ng mga protocols and mas mahal. So yung mga tao dapat i-test, no? Before they go into bubble. Tapos dapat mag-bubble sila. And then you cannot exceed a certain amount of people, 50 ganon sa shoot. So you have to be very yung parang safety, dapat very safe yung ang filming. Yun ang mga challenges during the filming of this movie.
How long did it take you? How long did it take you to finish the film?
It took a long time because meron kaming na isang yung na COVID, no? And then so we stopped. And then thankfully no one else got it. And then after that we resume again. Tapos the schedules cannot work. Yung hindi na nagtutugma schedules kasi remember this the main cast 3 women ganon. So yung schedule hindi nakatugma. So it took a very long time. So and then yung post-production pa ang tagal-tagal din. So parang ang tagal ng paggawa ng movie na to.
So when did you start, ma'am? 2020, 2021?
Actually, we started 2021 and then we finished 2021 ng this the movie was given to me the complete file 2021 December. December 21, 2021. Yan, 2021.
Ayun. So Kapitana, paano po ito mapapanood at saan?
Oh, kasi hindi ko siya release sa movie theater because I'm so afraid of the movie might become spreader event. So ang ginawa ko, we put it in the streamline ktx.ph and upstream.ph. Pwede naman ito i-watch by people from all over the world.
Ayun, so sa ktx.ph. Ayan, doon pwede mapanood to. Oo. Ayan,
And also upstream.ph.
Upstream.ph. Ayan. So mga kaibigan, mga kumares, kumpares, ayan. Pero bago lahat, attorney Kapitana, sino po ba ang mga bida dito sa pelikula? Mga artista.
Yan ang gusto naming malaman,
Oo. Yung bida is Nova Villa. And also Techi Agbayani and also Tina Paner. Tapos we have one man na bida lang. He's the husband of Aida, who is played by Techi, Efren Reyes. And then this is so interesting kasi si Efren Reyes, diba buong buhay na laging kontrabida. Lagi is the one in leather jacket, ganon. Pero here, nag-ballroom dancing siya.
Aba.
So I said, oh, this is your Richard Gere moment. But this is the first
Exciting,
time you see Efren Reyes, yung laging kontrabida, sa sayaw. And si Nova Villa, naka-bathing suit.
Naka-bathing suit? Aba, two-piece?
Yes.
Wow.
So pretty. She's very pretty talaga. Kasi people are always getting her to be Lola nowadays. But I was so surprised when we saw her in person. She is so, she's very pretty, very vivacious, no? Alam naman ninyo yan. Ano siya? What do you call vivacious? Ano siya, yung biba, mabiba siya, di ba? And then, ano siya, very prayerful.
Wow.
Up to now, hindi na kami nag-shoot, no? Naghiwalay-hiwalay na kami. She'll always send me little things like little posts like, oh, dapat mag-pray ka ngayon, something like that. You can overcome everything if you pray. Yung mga tao nag-read ng Bible ay ganun-ganon. She's always doing that.
Wow, nakakatuwa
Yeah.
namang malaman, ano? Kasi like Nova Bella is, bata pa lang tayo, nandyan na, napapanood na natin sa iba't ibang mga
Magugulat
pelikula.
ka.
Oo.
Magugulat ka talaga. Carry na carry niya.
Institution na siya eh. Institution.
Yes.
Oo,
Yeah.
tama.
Ayan, exciting lalo pa tuloy.
Dapat
Ano?
dapat panoorin niyo para makita ninyo si Nova Villa at bathing suit.
Sana
At
available
saka yung
sa atin
Samsung-
yun, ano?
Oh.
Yeah, pwede naman, attorney daw. Ito sa ktx.ph or di ka upstream.ph.
Online base ito.
Yes.
So, pwede mapanood
Oo.
all over the world. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Oo.
Do you need
Tapos
to
you watch it
pay?
with your mom.
By the
or
way, do you
aunts.
need to pay to get in? You need to pay
Yes.
something to get in.
Oo.
Okay.
It's a pay-per-view. So 200
Pay for-
pesos. Oo. Pero 200 pesos if you ask the whole family to watch, hindi ano na.
Sa ano na, oo.
Oo.
Sulit na.
Sulit
Oo.
na sulit.
Kay-
Pwede
Kaysa
ng
manood-
watch party, ano, Sarah? Watch
Oo.
party dito.
Ay!
Mahilig
That
tayo
is
sa
so
ganon.
cute. That's so
Diba?
cute, Eileen.
We do watch
Oo.
party here, sa lang magbabayad.
Ah,
Tapos watch
talaga?
party na yun, nag-invite ka ng mga friends. Tapos,
Oo.
ayun na,
Oo.
may mga potluck na yan, ganyan dito. Mga
Oo, pwede.
Masaya.
Ayan, di ba? Gawin mong attorney, tama, no? Para fellowship.
Yeah.
Oo.
Oo,
Yeah, that's
ganun.
good
Sorry, I will
idea.
send you I will send you the link for the watch party, and Sarah, baka I'll watch you I'll
Ayan,
send you the
yes,
link.
salamat.
Sige
KTX
po.
sent me.
Sige po. At Kapitana,
Kami
maraming
hindi pa
salamat.
pwede sa
Ah.
Philippines. Hindi pa pwede kami
Oh, di pa.
gather kasi malakas ang
Ay, oo
Omicron
nga.
daw.
Oo nga. Kapitana, since itong pelikula, bagamat ito ay comedy, ano? At ito ay nakabase nga, katulad ng na-share mo sa amin, is tungkol, naibase mo parang yun nga sa mga grupo ng mga kababaihan, yung club ng mga kababaihan, in a comedy way. But ano yung pwede naming matututunan dito sa pelikulang ito?
Matutunan dito is how to get along with people. Tapos yung friendship is very, very precious. So you have to treasure yung friends na na meron ka, ganun.
Ayun. Sakto, kumaring Ate Emlyn at kumaring Attorney Eileen, dahil 'di ba nag-start pa lang tayo ng ating Women of Courage. Meron po kaming
Yes,
Women of
oo.
Courage International. So
Oh,
excited.
that's very good.
Mm-mm.
Oo.
Opo. So
I have a question.
go ahead, Ate Em.
Ano pong pangalan ng production outfit ninyo, Madam Rossana?
It's Kapitana, as in
Oo.
K, Entertainment Media. I also produced a movie, Liwanag. It was so tawag dyan, timing talaga ng Lord na I did a biopic of a lady doctor, and which is free online, and I'd like to share it with all of you. The lady doctor is the founder of iBank of the Philippines. And she, Dr. Miko, during the COVID times, although an ophthalmologist. So I did 2 movies last year, 2021.
Wow.
I produced 2
isang
movies.
biopic. At saka
Isang
comedy.
biopic, yeah. A short biopic and then isang comedy.
Kapitana, naisip niyo po ba ito dahil sa pandemic? Kasi like yung karamihan, yung mga iba, during the pandemic, doon sila nakakaisip ng mga project dahil habang
Yes.
di ba? So kapag ganun din po sa inyo?
Sa akin naman, because of pandemic, I was very busy sometimes. Tapos, kasi natamaan yung termino ko sa pandemic. No? So sometimes at night, I couldn't. So I wrote books. And then may nag-pick up ng story ko to produce, which is not this one, another one. But then I said, sige, I will try a little bit. No, I'll try tinker with that. Kasi I like to do storytelling. It's my bucket list. I'm senior na. And then, parang gusto ko gumawa ng gusto kong gawin na. And I really like edutainment. I call this edutainment, educating people and entertaining at the same time. So, yun
Edutainment.
ang gusto kong gawin.
How do you say it?
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
Edutainment. Oh, that's a new
Yeah.
vocabulary sa akin.
Yeah.
Maisulat nga yan.
Yeah.
Edutainment.
So I wrote books all about, like I have this book, Cherish Your Parents, and I want to share it with everyone. Din that book, no, is how to cherish your parents. And so itong yung the stories, I like doing storytelling. And I want my films. Somebody saw my books and then my films and then said, you know, you're very Hallmark. Parang Hallmark, ano ka, yung parang very malinis. Sabi ko, yeah, because, you know, that's Hallmark of a Christian is to, you know, come up with, nice movies with stories to tell,
Yes. Do you also do the dialogues, or it is already embedded in the story? Or do you have a screenplay?
Oh, kasi I did the story and I also co-wrote the screenplay. So the dialogues,
yes.
Dalawa kami nagsulat. He's an awardee, he's a Filipino teacher in Ateneo. And then ano din siya, he's a director. And then kaming dalawa, we spent nights, parang nag-writer's duet kaming dalawa, ganon. Oh, you say this, you say that, and then we create characters to make it funny.
Right.
Ayun.
By the way, ma'am, who is the director of the film?
Oh, he's Sean Lim.
Sean Lim.
This is his
Yeah.
first film, or he has
No,
done films?
No, he has an production. No, he has a YouTube movie. Yeah, but his forte is different, from my movie. This one is very different. Yeah.
Opo.
Ayun.
Kasi his forte is more on the uso ngayon in the Philippines is BL. You know BL? No.
Ano po yung BL?
Ano?
BL is boy love, ganon. Yun ang uso ngayon dito sa Philippines.
Oh, boy love.
They call it BL.
BL.
That's very in now in the Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yung mga love stories between young people?
Between boys. Okay, it's called boy love.
Okay.
Boy love. Okay.
So you know a new term, BL. Because when they first told me BL ang malakas ngayon, sabi ko, anong BL? Sabi ko, gano'n. Yun pala, it's boy love.
Okay.
So meron ding girl love.
Yeah.
But
Siyempre,
more
diba?
famous now ang BL kaysa GL.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if
But
it's called
at
GL,
least-
basta I know BL.
But at least you gave him a chance to do a wholesome film na about friendship. And I have a question. As you said, you are in a Christian family. Did you also put values, Christian values, towards the making of your script?
This one, not really. More of Filipino. I put more of Filipino
Values.
what you call this flavor in the movie. Example, the house of Aida, who played by Techi, is very modern Filipino decoration. Tapos I have lechon also. I showed lechon, and then Nova was wearing a saya during the fashion show. So I want to show, and then the first part of the movie is an animation done by a Filipino animation group, which is very famous. Our Filipino animation is very famous all over the world. It is all the mga minsan nakikita mo cartoons is done by Philippines, ganon. So I featured that in the movies, the animation, the food, and then the what you call this, the decor, home decor. I have wooden spoon and fork, a diploma, and floral curtains, and last
The
supper
typical
painting.
Filipino home.
Last supper painting, very modern ang setting. Tapos furniture is very Filipino. So that's what I did. I did it very differently, ganon. I want to showcase Filipino culture.
Sino po ang kumuha ng production crew? Like the production designer, Did you just leave it up to your director?
Yeah,
Or you
kasi it's my first time.
Oo.
So, hindi ko kilala. So,
Oo.
ganun.
Pero okay naman po. They delivered naman po the vision or the visuals that you wanted.
It's not perfect, I would say.
Mhm.
I wish it could be more. It could be more to what I'm thinking. Ganun.
Mhm.
But my second
Okay.
movie, Liwanag, they delivered 100% as what I wanted.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll
Oo,
be very
kasi
frank
meron
na.
tayong,
Mhm.
oo. Actually, kasi meron tayong, well, maybe because it's pandemic and everything, no? So, yun talaga ang challenges in being a producer and being a filmmaker during this time. But actually, kudos to you that you were able
Yes.
to have a film because
Mhm.
yeah, first of all, scheduling.
Mhm.
Second, yung bubble na sinasabi ninyo. And then
Gusto ko
protocols na
umiyak.
they have to have
Mhm.
antigen before you come in, antigen before you come out. Did you have to house them in like a
Yes.
hotel or
Yeah.
area? Saan
Yeah.
po?
Yung mga we house them in dorms and hotels.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Was it more on Manila setting or provincial setting? More on urban setting?
The Tonta Club is more of a club setting. It was more
Mm.
of interior kasi remember the meetings are always in a restaurant, in a
Yes, oo.
oo
Yes.
ganon. So
Mm.
parang it was more of interior, the what you call this, the what you call this, we have an induction ceremony. Yung
Mhm.
lahat sila
Right.
they're fighting for the mayor's attention, the attention of the socialite, yung mga ganun ba. I was
Oh
one of them, kaya
no.
alam ko eh. Ako dati yung the late Alfredo Lim came, talagang hinihila ako. Picture, mayor, picture, ganun ako sa kanya. Yung ganun.
So ikaw pala yung isa sa mga ganon.
Oo, when I see ang dami kong picture kaya with all the, with all the politicians.
Mhm.
Yan, marami.
Mm.
Oo.
Bukod po sa pagiging kapitana, no, barangay chairman ng Dasma, meron pa po ba kayong balak na tumakbo sa mas mataas na posisyon in the future?
I'm very happy now where I am.
Mm-hmm.
And only time will tell. Yeah.
Kapitana, yung pong ano po during this pandemic po, ano po yung mga naging project niyo po bilang barangay chairman dyan during this pandemic?
There is Abraham Lincoln has a saying, no, I will do my best until as much as I can and up till yung sa term ko ganon. So that is what I did last month. No, not this month. No, we gave out last month pala, we gave out help to the Odette Typhoon victims. A lot of our residents, they donated, and we gave to Bohol and then Siargao. So that's what I like to do, and I also give ayuda sometimes to the other poorer barangays.
Yes,
because actually, let's face it, our people here, we don't need ayuda. The people living here. So instead, I concentrate my efforts in giving ayudas elsewhere, like other barangays. And then we also do a lot of things also here in this barangay. For example, we conduct vaccination programs, mga ganon, together with the city government. The city it's Makati nagsusupport sa amin, Makati City Government. So ang dami-daming things na ginagawa din namin.
Yeah. Wow, amen. Thank you, Kapitana. Napakaganda ng ginagawa nyo, no? I like yung pagtulong nyo sa ibang mga barangay na nangangailangan ng tulong.
Yes.
Also mga taal victims, and also alam mo ba yung one na gustong-gusto ko is the children's we formed a barangay children's association. And then these children, we grouped them together. We taught them how to raise funds And then with the little money that, no, I didn't say little, no, what the money they were able to raise, they gave to Taal victims. And they also, basta nagtutulong lahat sila, bata to. They were able, they have their mindset. They sell mga, I taught them how to make, I gave them recipe, kasi I also cook, no? So I gave them recipe to make polvoron, and then they sold, and then the money they earned, they gave it to the people who are in need. So yeah, I'm happy din ako.
Wow.
And then we also raised, I made I made the cookbook, no? Our barangay made a cookbook called, what's this? From Dasmariñas, something, what's cooking in Dasmariñas village, ganon. And then fundraising namin yan, which we were able to buy, what you call this, COVID kits. And then we were able to do a lot of things like vitamin C, we gave out to the people, ganon.
Ayun.
Then we give out yung, marami, this help us talaga. And then a person also broke his arm. Tapos pag kailangan ng titanium ilagay. So, yung money na yan, yung fundraising na yan, we were able to help people like that.
Ayun, ako. Thank you so much, Kapitana. Ang dami yung mga project na ginawa sa pagtulong sa ating mga kababayan. Maraming salamat. Attorney Eileen, naka-smile ka. May gusto kang itanong. Follow-up
Kasi
question kay
Kapitana.
Kapitana.
Nag-refresh kasi yung computer ko from time to time. But anyway, actually, I do have questions. Kasi nakikurious lang ako, no? Dahil sa narinig ko talaga naman na we can see that Kapitana has the heart to help people.
Yes.
And but you know, you asked her a while ago na kung mayroon siyang balak na, you know, kung tumakbo sa mas mataas na position na, and she said na wala. Tama ba ako? Yeah. So for now, right? For now. Hindi mo naman alam mangyari sa biro. So I just want to know, how did you get involved in politics? Was it in your family? Meron bang kapamilya na talaga sa politika kayo? So paano ka napasok sa pagiging, being a captain of a barangay is also it's a big role kasi yan ang unit ng natin, ng government natin, di ba? Basic unit yan. So paano ka na-involved sa politics?
I started as a kagawad, and I joined the kagawad simply because I wanted to, I love education. So I like doing education, yung mga projects and programs. So mga livelihood projects, and that's what interested me. I didn't like other position. So marami akong ginawa, mga cooking projects, and then we also taught the residents yung mga estate taxes na seminars, yung mga yung taxes na ganon, seminars ganon. So ang dami-dami namin ginawa. Tapos nagawa din kami ng mga housekeeping projects, and then we also got people to teach the people here how to repair cars and aircon, how to wash the aircon. Yung mga ganon little projects. Yung mga ganun. Table setting, so that yung mga, kunwari, like the kasambahay, they attend, so they cook better, so the people are happier, you know, the boss are happier, so higher salary, ganon. We made a livelihood cookbook, they can follow, mga ganon. And then after that, I was number 1 kagawad, na voted number 1. Nagulat nga din ako kasi I wasn't really thinking na ganon na maging number 1 ako. And then yung barangay captain namin nag-run for councilor, and he won. So by default, ako na-aakyat next as the barangay captain. That is how. Yeah. I never naman like this position, but it's just parang serendipity.
Yeah.
It happened.
Well, pero you're doing good. So, pagka, alam mo naman sa atin sa Pilipinas, kapag talaga nakikita na nagtatrabaho ka at tumutulong ka talaga sa kapwa mo, sila pa mismo ang ano ba yung Tagalog na mag-convince? Mag-push, mag-udyok.
Mag-udyok ka.
Sa'yo na.
They're telling me.
Stay in the position or go higher, right? Yeah.
But remember, may tao din ayaw sa'yo, ganon. May tao din gusto, may tao ayaw. There's always an opposition to, as they're our supporters. Kaya yung mga supporters makes me very warm, yung my heart warms. Ganun.
Yeah.
Yan. Hindi ko na lang iniintindi yung mga langaw.
Oo.
Sige, magsalita sila, magkuda, I don't care. I think of them as langaw lamok. If it's not valid, if it's valid, well, we have to correct, di ba?
Oh, yes. Ayan, nakakatawa naman si
Pero ano
Kapitan.
lang, nabanggit mo yung langaw tsaka lamok. You know, di ba, ini-ignore natin minsan ang mga yan. Pero minsan talaga naiirita ka rin, di ba? Pag talagang literal, no? But, you know, I think it has a, you know, an application in real life.
Ayan, naghang naman si... Ayan.
Okay na.
Ayan.
Marami nag-appreciate din. Parang ako, I felt like a barrio captain eh. Here nowadays, people call me. Yung isang beses, there was this old woman who fell. And then, may malaking gash siya dito. So, she did not call for a doctor. She told her, kasambahay, call Kapitana. What do I do? So, what I did was connect her. During the pandemic, I made a list of doctors na pwede kong tawagan, ganon. So, if somebody calls me, ganon, I will send the doctor there. So anyway, I said, okay, I have somebody for you. Who's my friend, the doctor. Sabi ko, i-connect ko kayong dalawa. And then later on, she was very happy. Sabi ko, I got you the best cosmetic surgeon. Kasi the gash was on the head. If hindi kita kinuha ng magaling, baka mamaya you'll be walking like a Frankenstein around the village. Ganon. So, I had a list of doctors. That's why you come during the vaccination, the doctors were also the volunteers. So, it's a very nice village here. Ang ganda-ganda ng barangay namin. Doctors volunteering. Tapos yung doctors really, going, when I say, Doc, may ganun-ganun dyan. Pwede ba mo? O sige, come to see me. Ganun. Ang daming doctors. Lahat. They're very nice. Living here. Talaga, when during vaccination, volunteer sila. And ganun. So, I'm very happy. Kaya, I'm parang masaya to be barangay captain of a very supportive community. Siyempre, may langaw lamok, pero kayaan mo na yung langaw lamok.
Basta may bayanihan.
Yeah, I wrote about it eh. The communities together, ganon.
Ayan. Kapitana, question ko lang, siyempre sa bilang politician, bilang barangay chairman, ano po yung mga natutunan niyo po na during, iba kasi kapag nagsiserve ka, servant ka nagsiserve ka sa mga tao, ano po yung mga bagay-bagay na na-realize niyo po habang kayo po ay bilang kagawad at ngayon isa na pong barangay chairman? Ano po ang mga bagay-bagay na na-realize niyo na pwede naming matularan din po?
Kasi first of all, I like to my faith is my first I'm foremost a Christian, then second everything else ganon. And so it is imperative that we have a good yung parang how to say good character and good how to say ugali ganon.
Yes.
So that's foremost. Try not and then you also listen to people. Hindi pwede kung ako ang batas. The batas is by the people, for the people, and of the people. And then, of course, sometimes when it will be the good for the best, you convince them. Yeah. But I learned so much that you should not abuse, and I always tell people, you should respect the flag and the office that we hold, the barangay office, even how small, even the lowest amongst the LGU. I always say that you have to respect the flag and to respect the office of the barangay. Kaya hindi tayo pwede gumawa ng mga kabalastugan here in this barangay. I tell the staff that one.
Wow, ang ganda naman, Kapitana, Sana lahat ng barangay captain is ganyan yung pananaw, Di sa
Yeah.
di ba kan wow. Praise God, maraming salamat Kapitana. Again, Kapitana, please invite our viewers and listeners at yung mga makakapanood pa ng programa natin para panoorin ang
Yes.
yung movie, yung the Women of Tonta Club.
Mm-mm. I mean, I will invite.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
I want to invite everybody to watch the Women of Tonta Club. It's showing in ktx.ph and upstream.ph. You don't need to go out of your house, and then you can watch with your family, so it will be para family bonding time.
Yeah.
And then also, I want to take this opportunity in thanking the three kumares, no, inviting me. And then, subaybayan ang PHLV Radio. Wherever you are in the Philippines or in the US, so you stay in tune with what is happening in our bayan and our kababayan. Because very important, I will tell you something why I did this for the kababayans, no? Every time I go abroad, I find like my father had a bypass operation in US, no? And then the nurse who took care of him in the hospital, hindi namin kilala ever since before we were there, no? And then one day she just brought us a bilao of pansit, ganon. Which is so heartwarming, ganon. Yung parang I felt so ganon. And then one time naman I went to Austria, and then this guy was Filipino, so he carried our baggages to our room. So binigyan ko tip, ganon. Sabi niya, ikaw naman ma'am, madam, para ka naman others, kababayan tayo. Sabi ko sa kanya, ano ba, dapat ganun lang, nakakahiya naman kung, hindi, kababayan tayo. So nahiya ako. So sabi ko, nahiya naman ako, ganun. Lalo na he's our kababayan, di ba?
Yes.
So what I did was, my son flew from US naman to meet with me in Austria. So I said, yung anak ko, namimiss niya yung Blue Bay na sardinas. So I said to him, bigay ka na lang natin ito sa kanya. Kasi baka instead of you can come to Philippines, sama siya matagal pa. So I gave him a box of Blue Bay, yung flavored tuna. And then the following day, I told him, kamusta yung Noche Buena nyo? And then he said to me, ang saya-saya namin. Bakit? Yun ang pinagkain namin, Noche Buena, the tuna, the Blue Bay tuna. Sabi ko, yan. Tapos sabi ko, nagulat ako. Tapos sabi niya, kasi dito sa Austria, very strict ang laws nila. So it's very difficult to import yung mga Filipino food. Not like US, di ba? So yan ang daw niya, Noche Buena nila. Ganon. So parang, and then when I go to cruises, yung mga tao, linulutuan kami, binibigyan pa ako ng mga free chocolates, mga gungo ko, ano ba, basta makita ka na Pilipino, kahala, ganon. So my heart goes to those people who are working abroad, because I know they're very lonely, lalo na itong pandemic, hindi sila makauwi and very lonely out there, ganon.
Yes.
So, and then I know a lot of Filipinos, along with other Asians, are going through, I read about the Asian discrimination. So parang gusto ko, bigyan sila ng kunting kasayahan from the Philippines.
Ayan. Maraming salamat, Kapitana. Ayan, mga kumares, kumpares, ayan, panoorin nyo na po yung pelikulang Women of Tonta Club, starring Nova Bella, Tina Paner, Tichi Agbayani, at of course, si Efren Reyes. Punta lang po kayo sa ktx.ph o di kayo.ph. At ngayon naman, mga kumares, kumpares, bago kami tuluyang magpaalam sa inyo, heto na po ang mga payo ni Kumaring Emlyn Santos.
Welcome back to Payo ni Ate Emlyn. Actually, ang na-strike ko doon sa ating guest ngayon is her willingness to help. No? Not only well, producing a film, no, it's really something you have to come up with the money to produce it. But the intention is to bring joy to the Filipinos.
Mhm.
Although caricature ito ng mga clubs dyan, alam niyo naman kasama din ako sa mga clubs na ganyan, but it would be very nice to see that. Unang-una, nabigyan niya ng trabaho ang industriya, when ngayon panahon na to, the industry, well, singers ang pinakamababa kasi wala silang makakantahan. Tapos sunod na ang mga bands, hindi din sila nakakapag-play. Tapos ang mga ating mga aktor. So thank you very much, Rossana, for producing a film. I know it's hard, but it gave at least work for the production and the people working in it. Another one that I would like to point out is yung payo ko na lending a hand. For there will never cease to be poor in the land, sabi daw sa Deuteronomy 15:11. Therefore, I command you, you shall open wide your hands to your brother, to the needy, to the poor in your land. And this is our land, the Philippines. We should take care of it. Yes, thank you, Kapitana Rossana, for even extending to the Odette na hindi naman to sakop ng iyong constituency, pero alam mo naman na ang mga tiga-Dasma ay meron namang makukuha at maibibigay sa ating mga kababayan sa Odette, sa Siargao, and Bohol. And also that your intentions of helping other poor barangays is really commendable, you know. I believe that even if member ka lang sa club mo, okay, but sabi mo nga fictitious lang tong Tonta Club. Okay, but in real life yung club mo, even as you are a member or even if you have become an officer, but you have extended yourself. This is what the Lord wants us to do. When we have, we should share and really give to the poor. Hindi pa po nawawala yung sinasabi ng Panginoon na kailangan tayong mag-ambag. Sabi, the Lord makes poor and makes rich. Okay, di ba? But He also brings low and He exalts. So, whoever is helping, yung giving a helping hand, ang payo ko, sana po lahat tayo. Di ba sabi nga ni Sarah, sana all. Sana all tayo. Because it is a command of the Lord, no? If among you, one of your brothers should become poor, this is in Deuteronomy 15:7, in any of your towns within your land, that in the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not harden your heart or shut your hand against your poor brother. So, in that essence, your Christianity, I mamaya ko sasagutin po yan. But you're exalting the Lord comes out of your daily living. Kasi nga, sabi nyo, gusto naman yung una, kagawad lang naman ang gusto nyong posisyon. But then again, you know, the Lord will really put you at the level na ngayon kayo na ang barangay captain, kapitana, di ba? And in the Philippine government kasi, I think there is a ruling already, what we call the Mandanas ruling. Malalaman natin yan kay Attorney Agnes Bailen when we guest her again here in Kumares. And of course, she will be a guest naman sa show ni Attorney Eileen Ligot Dizon pretty soon in the roof chamber. The Mandanas ruling brings down the authority to the barangay. So, actually, Sarah, hindi na kailangan pang maghanap ng higher position din ang ating barangay kapitana na si Rossana, because the Mandanas ruling, which will be implemented, I think, by this year, no? The coffers or the ang tawag mo doon, yung budget lalakihan in the barangay level pa lang. pana.
Mhm.
And dapat naman, because this is where we go, di ba? Doon tayo sa barangay nagpapagawa ng ating mga sedula, ng ating mga ID, diyan tayo humingi ng tulong. Nakita naman na itong pandemic, the barangay really can substitute or can be the small government in your community. So, yun po, keep it up. So, and anybody also in the Philippines or kung meron kayong mga kamag-anak elsewhere, tama si Attorney Ligot, it is a bayanihan. Bayan tayo, kahit nasaan tayo. Kahit na nasa Australia ka pa, nasa Austria, di ba, yung mga Filipino sa Austria na binibigyan ng tip, tayong lahat ay magkakasama pa rin eh. Once we see each other, di ba, kabayan sa mga airport, mga workers natin,
Yes.
they are so talagang doing their duties, pero pagka pinansin mo sila at nagkumustahan kayo, parang nagkakaroon tayo ng sense of belongingness. So, keep it up, and to those who can, please give to the poor, because this is a command of the Lord. Thank you very much, and that is payo ni Ate Emlyn. And balik tayo next week. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Attorney.
Ayan,
And thank
mga
you, Miss Rossana. Yes.
Ayan mga kumares, ang mga payo ni Kumaring Emlyn Santos. Ayan. At ngayon naman mga kumares at kumpares, para lang po magkaroon lang po ka ng idea about the movie. Ayan. Mapapanood po natin
may
yung
preview?
trailer, preview.
Wow,
Ayan po.
Oh, wow.
Oo.
Yes.
Nice.
Panoorin po natin.
Isang nouveau rich businesswoman aspiring to be a socialite.
Okay, sorry for that. Kailangan lagi tayong maganda.
Ang self-made businesswoman na ang tanging gusto ay maging masaya at magkaroon ng tunay na kaibigan.
Kaga, ano ba yung pumapasok sa utak mo?
Ang masipag at madiskarte dahil sa may sakit na asawa.
Sure ka po dyan, ha?
Ay, naku naman, sir. Oo,
Baka
sir.
scam to, ha?
Ay, hindi po yung scam.
Pag pinagsama-sama, bonggang rambulan.
Kaya nang hangin, bigla lumakas. O, tinan mo, ang lakas. Ang lakas nga ng baho dito. Ano ba yan?
Di man perpekto ang samahan. Kabog naman ang pagkakaibigan. Tina Paner and Dechieg Bayani. Kasama si Nova Villa. With a special participation of China Cojuangco. Small Laude.
Ayan, di ba? Nakakatawa po mga kaibigan. And I'm sure kahit comedy po yan, mayroon po tayong matututunan sa kanilang pelikula. Kaya panoorin na po. Punta na po kayo sa ktx.ph o kaya naman po ay sa upstream.ph. Sa halagang 200 pesos, pwede niyo pong gawing bonding ng inyong mga pamilya o inyong mga kaibigan, as long as magkakasama kayo sa isang lugar, 'di ba? Kasi I think mayroon pang ngayon diyan sa Pilipinas, 'di ba? Yung quarantine or bawal pa masyad ng marami unless na magkakasama kayo sa isang tahanan. Ayan. So, excited na maraming salamat na Kapitana Rossana Hwang for sharing your movie to us, at excited na po kami na ito ay mapanood. At again, napakabilis po ng oras, 10:03 na po ng gabi dito po sa California. Para bago po kami magpaalam sa inyo, ito muna po ang Word of Wisdom mula po kay Attorney Eileen Dizan.
Okay. So anyway, actually, ang gusto ko sana mapag-usapan ay yung, kasi nabanggit din sa usapan natin ngayon, yung bayanihan.
Ayan, naghahang po ang internet o nagkakaroon po ng technical problem.
Oh, yun ang
Okay.
iniisip ko lang. Okay na ako?
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll keep it
Attorney.
short. I'll keep it short. Okay. So yung bayanihan, pag nagta-travel ka sa ibang bansa, nakita mo yung mga Pilipino, di ba, tuwang-tuwa ka. Paano naman pag ikaw naman yung bago sa lugar? Alam niyo, meron sa mga iba't iba mga states na mga organisasyon ng mga Filipinos. Kailangan mo lang hanapin ng mga organisasyon at alamin kasi sila yung magiging support team mo. Katulad dito sa dito sa Texas, dito lang mismo sa Houston merong about 40 plus Filipino organizations dito. May Tagalog organization, may Bicol organization, ganyan, may mga school organization, ganun. At meron din e-commerce, which I'm part of it. Right now, I am the vice chair. Ito kasi yung mga kababayan natin na mga gustong, yung bago ba sa lugar. So pag may nabalitaan kami na bago siya, pupunta siya ng Houston, ganyan. Gusto namin talaga yung mga taong nag-a-announce pumupunta sila sa yung mga Filipino group sa Facebook. Tapos nagtatanong sila. Because that way, malalaman namin and we can extend support, we can extend help. Kahit man lang yung i-guide ka, saan magandang tumira, ano yung magandang gawin sa mga lugar na pupuntahan mo, gano'n. It's very important to reach out to Filipino groups. I didn't know this before too. Parang ang hirap pag magpupunta ka sa ibang lugar tapos parang feeling mo mag-isa ka lang. Andiyan ang depression, nandiyan lahat pagdadaanan ng mga sa pagbago ka sa isang lugar. Kasi syempre in-uproot mo yung sarili mo from the Philippines and then pumunta ka sa, let's say for example sa US, ang hirap mag-adjust. Pero pag meron kang mga support team, magiging madali. Ang buhay mo, hindi ko sinasabing magiging madali agad-agad, pero syempre, iba pa rin may support. Parang sa church din yan pag pumunta ka sa isang lugar, makikita mo rin, makakakuha ka ng support team mo sa church, sa yung, let's say, depende sa, mga denomination, iba-ibang mga denomination. Christians, ang dami-daming mga Christians, diba? Pero yun ang unang hanapin mo, yung support galing sa church, dahil talagang andyan ang supportan ng mga kababayan natin. So, kung pupunta ka sa ibang lugar, yun lang mapapaya ko. Hanap ka ng mga Filipino groups because of Facebook, madali nang hanapin ng mga yan. And sila mismo yung tutulong sa iyo. Yun. Ayun ang tinatawag nating modern bayanihan na ngayon, di ba? Yun ang modern bayanihan. Ayan. So, I think yun lang muna siguro masishare ko for now regarding sa usapan natin ngayon, pero importante talaga yun. I've met a lot of Filipinos na nadidepress sila, tapos nasusurprise sila, marami pala mga Pilipino, marami palang ganyan. Yun, so you just need to know kung nasaan sila and then reach out. Kasi talagang tumutulong ang mga kababayan natin dito. Kasi pinagdaanan din nila yung pagdadaanan mo, so naiintindihan ka nila.
Yes. Amen. Maraming salamat, Attorney Eileen Dizon. Yan po ang kanyang pag-usapan natin with Attorney. Ayan. Regarding to sa senior mga attorney, alam mo, I agree with you talaga. Napakahalaga po yung, lalo na kung bago ka sa isang lugar na maging kabilang ka sa mga association. Nung nandiyan kami sa Las Vegas, talaga napakalaking yung tulong ng church, yung support ng support ng church, at siyempre nandiyan kasi diyan sa Las Vegas maraming mga association diyan nandiyan si Tito Bernie, si Tito Bernie, yan, napakalaking tulong niya sa akin, sa family namin, dahil nung kumuha ko ng license, driver license, wala akong ma-drive dahil yung sasakyan namin walang ano yun busina. So hindi pwedeng gamitin pag mag-test drive yung actual di ba? Dahil hindi papayagan. So
hindi ka papasa.
Oo, kaagad so kailangan yung mayroong so buti na lang tinawagan ko nagkataon yung pastor ko nasa out of town. So hindi ko mahiram yung sasakyan niya dahil ginamit niya, and then yung kaibigan ko naman, yung kumari ko, wala din sila dahil magkakasama nga sila ng pastor ko. So si Tito Bernie yung natawagan ko, yung isa sa mga talagang veterano na, parang siya isa sa talagang puno na dyan ng mga Filipino sa Las Vegas. So talagang Tito Bernie, kailangan ko ng sasakyan dahil may actual driving ako sa DMV. Sabi niya, sige, anong oras? Agad sinundo niya ako at pinahiram niya yung sasakyan niya sa akin. So talagang hindi ko
community leaders.
Yes, so si Tito Bernie. Kaya maraming salamat, Tito Bernie. Kaya po, tama, I agree with the attorney, napakahalaga po yung maging kabilang ka sa mga association. Nandiyan ang Cavite Association of Nevada, si Kuya Roel Rodriguez, ayan, siya ang ating presidente. Ang PHLV Radio, si Kuya Yo, siya naman ang president ng media diyan sa Pilipinas, diyan sa Las Vegas. So, nakakatuwa na very active ang ating mga kababayan, no? Especially dyan sa Las Vegas, yung gano'n. And I believe dyan din sa inyo, di ba? Dito sa California, parang wala pa ako nakikitang grupo dito eh. Kaya,
Ay, marami dyan.
Pero dito sa area namin, oo.
Mga Facebook group, mga Filipinos of Las Vegas.
Oo, yeah. Kaya yun, thank you again, Attorney Aileen. So next week po muli niyo pong abangan ang mga segment ng ating mga kumares, ang mga payo ni Kumaring Emlyn at ang pag-usapan natin with Attorney Aileen Dizon. Abangan niyo rin po ang suportahan niyo ang kanyang programa sa Roof
Chamber Radio Pinoy.
Ayan, Roof
Chamber Radio Pinoy.
Ayan. So,
yung segment ko doon ay usapang off the record. So may mga inimbita na mga attorneys na nakakasama ko sa kwentuhan.
Ayan. So exciting po yung mga kaibigan. And of course, Kapitana Rossana, meron ka pang word of encouragement para sa ating mga viewers and listeners bago tayo tuluyang magpaalam na.
Yung mga hindi marunong, maski na tinuruan na kayo, mag-ktx.ph or upstream.ph. Kung hindi pa ninyo alam paano gawin, humanap na lang ng anak, apo, pamangkin, yung marunong kulikot ng
mga millennial, marunong mga yan.
Millennials. Meron din matanda, marunong din kumalikot ng mga ganon, computer. Kung if all fails, look for somebody who kalikot it for you.
Ayan, kung hindi niyo po alam gawin, ngayon, pwede po kayo mag-message sa amin and i-guide po namin kayo kung paano gawin. Ayan, kung wala ko kayong mahanap na tutulong sa inyo. At sabi nga ni Kapitana, millennials, ni Attorney Dizon. So yan po mga kaibigan, maraming salamat Kapitana Rossana Hwang.
Maraming salamat sa inyong tatlong kumares.
At again mga kaibigan, ang pelikula po nila ay Women of Tonta Club. Ayan. Punta lang po kayo again sa ktx.ph. Ayan, i-type nila naman po yung ktx.ph o kaya naman po ay upstream.ph. Pero parang mas madali pumunta doon sa ktx.ph. Ayan. So, katulad po na sinabi ko kanina, kung wala ho kayong mahanap na tutulong mag-alalay sa inyo, pwede po kayong mag-message sa amin at i-guide po namin kayo sa aming makakaya. Ayan. Mga kaibigan, next week, dito muli, samahan niyo po kami dito sa Kumaris Walang Iwanan. At ang ating pag-uusapan naman po next week ay eschatology. Ayan. Eschatology. Ayan. About end times. Kaya kung may mga question kayo tungkol sa end times, ayan, isulat nyo na para next week may tanong nyo sa ating guest, si Dr. John Masca. Ayan. Ang kanyang part 2. Kaya next week po, samahan niyo po muli kami dito sa Kumaris Walang Iwanan. Salamat sa ating mga viewers na talagang laging nakasubaybay sa ating mga programa. Si Ate Adele, nakita ko, shoutout kay Ate Adele, Pastora Lenny, ang aking kaibigan si Flor Kapati Basig, thank you for watching. Pastor Olan, Delia Ligot, ayan, hello, kapatid to ni Atty. Aileen si Delia Ligot, ayan, thank you for watching from Australia. Hi ma'am.
Hi Mali, nagano siya nakapasok siya sa live show.
Hi Mama Aileen.
Yes,
hi nanay.
Ayan, at tawang-tawa si Pastor Lenny tungkol sa langaw. Ayan, sabi ni Pastor Lenny, beautiful movie. Ayan, ako excited na rin. Ayan, hello sa Flor Kapati sa from Cabuyao, Laguna. Thank you for watching. Ayan, sa ating mga kaibigan, kay Ate Adele Ordinario. Thank you for watching, Ate Adele. God bless you always. At muli, samahan niyo po kami next week dito lamang sa Kumaris Walang
Iwanan.
Thank you, Kuya